Hi, my name is Nelvin,
And my name is Beverly,
and this is the
TCW
podcast.
Welcome and get to know us.
So we'll be handling some questions because this is the very first episode. We want to let you in on what is TCW and just more about Nelvin and Beverly.
Yeah.
The Christian Walk podcast. This is a simple way of explaining our lives in the Christian walk. So we'll be handling topics on life experiences, where we'll get you in on careers, get you in on marriage, get you in on relationships, purpose, to help you as a desperate young Christian wondering how to get from point A to point B and not leaving Christ behind, because I know life can get in and things can get difficult and forget that you're a Christian. So TCW will be here to help you walk.
Okay, and for you to learn more about us, we'll be tackling this question about ourselves and our faith journey. For me as Nelvin, it's been about 17 years of knowing Christ, and I won't say it has been a roller coaster. It has had its better, sweet experiences. I've enjoyed so much knowing Christ, and I've had to undergo some hurdles, and with Christ in it, it has been so easy. It has made the journey so easy. And also Nelvin is a mother, Nelvin is a sister, Nelvin is a content writer and blogger, and I'm also a twin. I'm twin to Beverly.
And twins.
As we get to roll, you'll get to know more of us and our journey and our experiences.
From the different topics we'll handle, you'll get to know more about Beverly. But for now, Beverly is a mother also, 2 boys, and a wife, sister to many. Nelvin is here, yes. And also, I am an admin assistant, a content writer, and blogger. And more about us as we roll. So move with us, you'll get to know more.
Yeah. So how has our relationship with each other as twins influenced our Christian walk?
Here, obviously conceived on the same day, grew in our mother's womb together. So our relationship obviously began way back. Maybe our memories will not remember, but so we've had to learn to live with each other from day one.
Yeah.
And from that, we would get sick at the same time, get to the same class, and every time our teachers would want to separate us, it was trouble.
Yeah.
It was trouble, because one would even fall sick for that. We would always go to the same class,
same stream,
get the same grades, go through life together. So when she accepted Christ, I accepted Christ.
Yeah.
And so our experiences are similar, knowing that we've been at the same place at the same time. So if she's going through a heartbreak, I'm going through something.
Yeah.
If she's going through maybe just pressures of life, we can say money issues, I'm going through my own.
Apparently, we have had the same life.
In two.
Yeah, because when we finished campus, there were struggles getting a job. We went through the same. Not that we intended that we were not applying for jobs, but this came by the same. And we all this while we knew there's something that we can get to do together and it will make sense.
Because at first, as much as we would loved each other's company, in the beginning we were like, why are we twins? Why? I don't see anything unique about it. We are just 2 people who look alike. But then as we grew up, we realized that God had a purpose for us to be 2, and that made it even easier.
Yeah.
So our life experiences have been similar, and for that we would pray together, seek God, cry to God at the same time for the same things. And so that unique aspect just brought us here. Here we are. We just want to share that as twins, we've gone through this, and Christ has been the constant in our lives.
So you'll get to enjoy a lot about us. Just keep watching. Keep listening.
Yep.
Some of the biggest challenges we have faced as
Is settling in a career.
yeah.
Knowing who we are and knowing why we are here and doing it.
Yes.
They're three different things. So for one, we cleared school, got excellent grades, but we didn't know where we are going. So as much as we have elder siblings and people would suggest that now you get a job, settle in, grow in your career. For us, it was hard because we really thought that careers were not our thing.
Yeah.
That we have something else that we should be doing,
that
and no one else is understanding
Yeah.
that. So we stayed out of school for about 5 years with no jobs, with no money, and with all struggles of life.
Yeah.
So our biggest challenge was to settle in, finding our
Yeah.
purpose. Because now we realize that career is not our purpose. What else should we be doing with our
doing,
lives?
yeah.
Because you're growing old and life is passing by, and who are we?
Yeah, and that made us like as believers, as Christians, we've had that in our spirit that there is something that we need to do. And in fact, getting to start this podcast is so fulfilling because we now feel there's a purpose in this. We know we're just starting as TCW podcast, but we know in it will birth a lot of other things,
And
that
we'll reach out
to more people
who are who are going
Yeah.
through something. So our biggest challenge was purpose, and also just there's something about purpose and there's something about settling in and starting it, because your
Yeah.
purpose might be something you're like, am I really
and
born for this?
I also, because purpose sometimes it might take you long for you to start maybe earning or getting something from it. So most of the people tend to hold back what they feel they need to do. In their spirit, there's something they want to do, but they fail to start it because they think
They're not
it
so
will-
sure.
Yeah, they're not so sure. Will this be everything
They
I'll be
don't
doing?
believe in themselves, and also you're like,
There's
everyone else
financial
is taking
aspects.
this path. Why am I taking this one? Why am I the only one who's feeling different about this? Everyone is I'm taking the road less taken.
Yeah.
Why? So it's so hard for you to settle in. And also, we are here for the TCW to help someone who is desperate. Because one of the things that in my spirit has always been a problem is I see someone struggling, I see someone desperate, I see someone in trouble, and I'm like,
Lost
how
hope.
am I helping? I am not there yet, but I think I have something I can give.
share.
So our biggest challenge has been purpose, yes, and just helping someone. We want to help someone. It's so deep in our spirits, and if
want
you
to
know
reach out to a soul.
yeah, we want to reach out to that someone who is in the same
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah.
If
Same
that is your challenge,
just
be
feel-
sure
Yeah.
you're here to give
Help
some
you.
insights.
As the TCW podcast, we'll be covering topics like faith. We'll be covering topics
On
of
identity and purpose, just like we mentioned.
Yes, parenting and,
and
faith. We'll also be covering some Bible study and money in the Christian life. How
How
can
to
you
handle
save?
money,
How
the
to-
principles of money, forgiveness and redemption. Forgiveness is something so wide, something that I hold at heart because I've gone through incidences where I really need to forgive to move past this. And I think I'll share some testimonies around that. So look out for that episode.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about forgiveness.
Yeah, and you can also engage us in your comments and share more
What
topics
more
that
would
want
you
us
really
to
want
cover.
to know about your Christian walk, and what more would you really want to know about us? You can always check, give us suggestions. We'll also cover
On
sexuality and faith, dealing with life's challenges. Yes, we've had a bunch of them. I know everyone else has gone through something, but we'll use our experience to show you how to handle challenges.
Yeah.
How to go from point A to point B without living in regret and wondering what to do. Another thing we'll have special episodes, and
We'll have special guests
Yeah.
to handle different topics, and
so look out for them.
yeah, look out.
look out for these special episodes and everything. And from your comments also, we'll get to know more of what to share.
And remember, it's not that we are yet fully there. Just we are
It's
also
a
just
journey.
taking you through a journey of how we, from the little we have experienced, or from the many we have experienced, so that you can also learn one or two things, so that
from
you
our
might
life.
not have to, like, it's somehow maybe a shortcut to you to some things,
Yeah.
so that you
'Cause,
can get there quickly without regretting.
You know, from the very it's a proverb. we are told that experience is the best teacher. So sometimes you can learn. You know, experience doesn't mean that I have to go through it. I can learn through her experience and know that I can't step there.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is
Get a
what
shortcut.
happened, and so this is the shortcut. So experience from people is good, because you'll not have to take that route.
Yeah.
You will have an easier way from someone else's lessons. So we are here to use our lessons to help you. And also, it's a journey we're walking together. So if you know, if you don't feel like we are just experts in these things,
Yeah.
we are walking.
We're
That's why
walking.
it's a walk.
Yeah.
We are all walking
Walking towards
a certain goal, and
Yeah.
our goal is to go to heaven.
Yeah,
So
at the
we
end of
want to
it.
just make our life on earth easier. Have heaven on earth. Christ came to bring heaven on earth.
Yeah.
Not for us to go
struggle
to,
and
to think that we are here to suffer. No, we are here to enjoy life. And so another thing I've remembered, decision making. We'll have a topic on decision making and how your decisions influence who you become.
Yeah.
Because as simple as today I'm wearing yellow or blue influences your day.
Yeah.
So we'll also cover topics on decision making and how from our own perspective has gotten us where we are today.
Yeah.
Maybe
Do we regret? Are we grateful?
yeah.
You'll get to know.
Get to know.
Yes. As we wind up this podcast, I'd like to encourage you. Maybe you're going through something. Your life, it's February now, and already maybe you have lost hope. Like the year has already burdened you with a lot of challenges. I just want to encourage you that Christ is there. Lean on Him. It doesn't matter how it looks like. You'll make it. Just hold on Christ, you'll make it. Already my year started with a lot of things, but today I'm here seated. I'm grateful that I leaned on Christ. I know I'm not yet there, but I know wherever I'm going, by the end of this year, I'll be so grateful that I began the way it began. God had His reasons. But as you go through something, the Bible says that everything happens for the good of those who love Him. So you might be going through a great challenge, but if you have Christ in you, just know that it's not the end. Even that bad thing that is happening, at the end of it, you will have learned something, and
for the good.
yeah, you will know that it happened for a reason. Yeah.
Yes. And also my message to you is, let Christ be the constant.
Yeah.
It might sound so stupid. It may sound so
Cliche.
It's so cliche, yes. You know, to some people these days are like, Christ is like maneno ya Christ achana nayo. Like God is always late. He's always nini kuna shortcuts squeezy. I can tell you for sure that He's never late.
Yeah.
When you think He's just about to let you down, He shows up. Because He created you. He created you. Imagine He knows the count of hairs on your head. Imagine He knows you inside out.
Yes.
The Bible says
Don't
He
have to
knew you
worry.
before He formed you in your mother's
Yeah.
womb. Meaning, before He released you
He had
to
a
come as a
purpose for
seed
you.
in your mother's womb, He knew you. He had a conversation with you.
A contract.
He told you, now it's time for you to come on
Yes.
earth. You didn't just show up here.
Yes.
So as you go through life, I know already some people have begun the year, they've lost jobs. They began the year, they're sick. They began the year, you don't know how
lost
you're
money.
taking your kid to school. You don't know how you're handling bills. You don't know where
Their
to live.
relationships are
Yes,
having a
already.
relationship challenge.
Even as we get close to Valentine's and all that, and you feel like you're alone, I'm telling you, keep Christ as the constant. And Christ is a friend. Just go to Him and tell Him, by
Yes.
Leo, God,
Just
I'm feeling alone. Please come to my rescue. He will show up. And that's the end of my message. But here we are. As the TCW podcast, we
Yes.
welcome you
To our work.
to our next episode. Kindly subscribe.
Because it will be a great
share.
thing.
Yes. This is just the beginning. It may look so easy, but we promise we have so much
To share.
so much to share, so much to enjoy.
Yeah, our topic will be on purpose.
Purpose. Look out for it.
Yeah.
Subscribe to
Watch.
the TCW podcast on
Like,
YouTube.
comment,
Like, comment, share.
Yes.
We'll be sharing more platforms where you will get to
No,
hear from us as time goes by. But here today you'll find us on YouTube. Thank you
And
and
bye-bye for now.